Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm just going to do a quick overview of some new stuff I installed on my Land Cruiser 80 series here, my 95. Earlier this summer, this company here sent me some rock lights. These rock lights are by Ledmircy. This is a pack of 12, so they have 12 lights total. And I just haven't had time to install them this whole summer, but a couple days ago, I decided to tackle them real quick, and I went ahead and installed 4 only. So I'll show you what they look like. This is what they look like. They're really nice. These are LEDs. They're mounted on two screws, comes with everything. Waterproof plug. And then it also comes with this little rubber mounting. This rubber mounting, it's kind of caved right there, you can see that. And it sits in these grooves so that you can have more cushion, and so that it's not like metal to metal. So it's kind of what they are. So I went ahead and installed 4 of them. I put 2 on the hood, on the inside of the hood, so I can light up my engine bay whenever I want to do maintenance. And then I put 2 on the front fender wheels. I didn't install 2 on the rear fenders because I couldn't find a place to do it yet, and for the sake of the video, the purpose of this install, I'm gonna do that in the summertime. But for now, we got 4 lights going on. But it's pretty self-explanatory, guys. Everything's pretty much plug and play. The hard part is just where you want to route all your wires, where you want to mount it up. But it comes with a lot of stuff. So these are 2 extension wires. I think I didn't measure how long they are, but these extensions are for when you want to when you want to run the 2 wires farther back. So with the way that the harness is, I think the wires weren't long enough to go to the back. So if I wanted to install lights on the back, I have to run these guys. So I think I am gonna do that, but I think I'm gonna put the lights, the 2 rear lights in the back. I'm not gonna put it right under the fender wheels. I'm gonna probably put it under the bottom of the truck, so that it shines on the axle. Let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like on the engine bay. And I went ahead and cut some stuff up. So you have the main harness, which has 12 leads. And like I said, I went ahead and installed 4 lights, and then I kept 2 leads that are not installed yet. And I pretty much cut the rest of them. These are the rest of the leads that will plug into your lights. So hopefully in the future, I don't want to add more lights, which is fine because I don't think I need any more. But the reason why I cut them, because look at all this wire. I didn't want all this wire inside my engine bay. My engine bay has a bunch of wires already, so I'm gonna have to clean it up this summer. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me a switch panel so I can make it more simpler. So let's take a look. So right behind me is the Land Cruiser, the Beast. This is the Beast right here. So you can see right here I have 2 lights up here already, 2 lights up there. And if I end up not running the 2 lights to the back, I might just put 2 more lights into this engine bay. And the whole purpose of that is, like I said, when you're on the trail or if it's dark outside and you need some light to do some quick maintenance or check something, that's the purpose of it. The switch to turn on, it is kind of big. It's like almost like a rectangle square, like almost the size of the light. So I decided to put the switch out here. And whenever I want to turn on, I can just flick it right here. I can just press it, which is pretty neat. So that's where they're mounted at. So this is the switch right here. Once you press it, it lights up and then lights them up right there. I will show you the different modes that you can do to it. Keep in mind that I have my truck here set up on a dual battery. So I have dual battery, and these lights are wired to my secondary batteries. So honestly, I can let these run on forever, and even if these lights were to drain this battery, I can still start my vehicle. But I'm pretty sure these won't drain the battery because they're not using that much power. But it has a lot of wire, guys. All these wires right here are all the rock lights. So rock lights, this is the harness for the rock lights right here. And then these right here are the leads that I told you guys. You can see how I taped them up, but these were the other leads where I chopped off. So you have 2 that's going up there, 1 that's going down to the driver fender, and then 1 that went down to the passenger fenders. And then these are all just taped up. And then I have 2 other leads down here that I haven't used yet. But that's pretty much what I did. You can see I ran them through this panel, and then let me turn off the lights. And then I zip tied the wires, and then I screwed them in so they're nice and tight in there. It was really hard to get the nut behind there, but I was able to get it behind there, so they're in behind that. Passenger side's a bit dark. Let me show you guys. I ran the wire through the fender well, and then went under that, put a little wire grommet, and it's right there. So let me turn it on. You guys can see it. It's dark in here. Boom. So that's what it looks like. Shines it up really good. They're really nice and bright. I like them. That's what it looks like on the front. The driver's side was more easier because there's way more fender wheels, so it went down here. I did went ahead and put some cable protectors so it's not gonna get cut up or anything like that on the inside fender. And then you can see just ran through here. You can see they're already dirty from the last drive, but that's it right there. And I put one of those little wire grommets that holds them so this thing won't come flossing down or anything like that. But so these lights, they do have some different modes, and even though it only has one button, you have to press them like really fast to change them. So we have, you know, just your typical white, and then if you turn it off and then you press it twice really fast, there, or here we go. Here, let me explain it. You have white, and then you have amber, and then you have amber flashing, you have white flashing, and then you have amber and white flashing together. And the way you do that is you just kind of press them really fast. So if I was to set on amber flash right now, I can just turn off, and then it'll turn back on. And then you hear how I clicked it twice really fast. So now it's amber and white. So this is pretty cool. Let's say when you're on the highway and you have some engine problems and you have your engine hood open, you can put these on amber flashing along with your hazard lights, and just gives you more visibility. And again, it's flashing on all four. You can see right here, pretty nice. I'll get you guys some footage once it gets dark out here. But again, you just have to press it really fast. You guys can just listen to it. So that's amber. And it stays like that until you click it fast again. So when you turn it off, it turns off. So I just keep it on the whites. It is pretty damn dark out here right now. So you guys can see how bright these are. I like the way they are positioned. You can see the inside the fender wheel really nice. We'll go ahead and do some drive-by here shortly, and you probably won't be able to see too much of it, but at least you can see how it looks like. I'll go ahead and keep my headlights off so it doesn't blind the camera. That's really, really powerful. When you're on the trail, if you needed to inspect your axles or anything along that line, plenty of light down there. So it's pretty amazing. Like I said, I might install the one in the rears. I just didn't do it just because of time. You know, didn't have too much time, but I think I'll go ahead and install the one in the rears maybe this spring or this fall, or yeah, next spring. Let me pop the hood real quick so you guys can see that as well. Here's the hood. Pop the hood open. Plenty of lights. Again, it could use a little bit more light, but for how it is right now, it's plenty of light if you needed to check your batteries, or if you needed to check a fuse or something along that line. Plenty of light in there. So I think that looks pretty amazing. We'll go ahead and put on some, let me go ahead and put some ambers on. So that's what it looks like if you have ambers flashing. So I'm gonna take a step. I'm about maybe 20 feet away right now. So yeah, so I'm about 20 feet away, and that looks pretty amazing. You know, that's like definitely I got the hazard lights on the cruiser, and then also the ambers rock light blinking right now, and that looks pretty amazing. I think I definitely got to put some in the rears now just to kind of balance it out. That's pretty amazing. We'll go ahead and turn them off. So there's the whites. That's the white flashes. That looks pretty cool, man. Looks like a little nice looks like a very nice light show. And you can see the ground here. It really shows around here. So I'm gonna turn back. We're on a pitch black back row right now. Let me show back. So you can almost see about maybe 20 feet out. It flashes 20 feet out, but if you're like a quarter mile away from my vehicle, you can see the flashes. It's really, really strong. I'm walking back right now, maybe 50 feet away right now, and it's still flashing. Looks really cool. There's a quick look at the ambers and the white flashing. Really nice. The amber flashes twice and then the white flashes twice, so it's really nice. It doesn't go back and forth. You can see right there. Twice, twice. Really nice. I love the combo. And then there's the amber. So if you didn't want white lights going on, you can just turn on the amber and gives it a little nice cool look. But we'll go ahead and leave the whites on. Bring it back to white. There it is. The thing is that they're nice white. They're not like the blue whites, or they're not yellowish. They're like 5K Kelvin white. So let's go for a little quick roller shot and show you guys that.